ulandwa endlini ngomunye umama but why are you doing that nasibani usikhipha isithunzi kumele lizwanane kumele libambane kambe sure akunandaba ukuthi uyiphathipha ngitsho kumele sihloniphane sithandane so they bring that social cohesion thina futhi ngitsho noma kade sidle phana social support nananzelele singafelwa when somebody dies in the community and siyefika endlini siyavula kakhulu amehlo sesirealize ukuthi akula kudla akula mpuphu akula sesiqoqa njengabomama libonile bakithi komadube ufele ngumntwana akula mpuphu akulani senzeni sesifisa imiganu angitsho one plate yompuphu abanye ichomolia abanye icabbage. I've seen worse scenarios in the communities where there is no food, but I've never seen ukuthi kuthiwa akungatshwanga wadliwa. So yini bona bomama social support lancedisana and then caregivers omunye ngayigula ezanyagula ekuseni sonke sisifaka izandla ngemuva sesiyabona husband livulile udlile wathi uthini konke sesiluncedisana siyabeza even singatrainwanga as nurses bakhona abatrain ku-community even singabhadalwa it's in us. I think it takes us back to ekuzijwayeleni khonaphana nokuhelelweni ukuthi vele we need to bring about the assistance kulabo abantu abagulayo. We share our resources. Yakhumbula ukuthi ngasikhula nathi sakhula lakathi sabomsho kwenzakala kwezinye indawo. Uyabona umntwana nama impuphu ekwani. Gijima uye kunazibani akugcwalisela impuphu. Unazibani kana mbuzo umntwana nxa ebuya thela impuphu emganwini sesibonda isitshwala sesinjani sesisiyakudla. Angitsho okulolunye oluthola ungane leshota sihamba secela kumakhelwane siyashare ama resources irole yethu yeyokushare. We want to make sure another woman is happy la ulakho konke. The one that excites me most ukuthi we shape the society, the socialization yethu. President Robert Mugabe njana is because of a woman. Angitsho ama leaders la eswazile ekhuluma is because of a woman. Angitsho maybe your mother had those qualities of a leader. Push that you must be independent, you must be a woman who fight for your rights, do this for yourself. What wakufaka khona kwana ishungu uyabona ishungu zokuthi vele you can do it and be a leader in the community. So we shape this society. So be careful, mother, don't shape ama thugs and murderers and everybody. Shape a proper person, shape a leader who will make things better for us. I liked when she presented uRuth potential ukuthi khona igrave zigcwele ini potential angitsho so nxa umama uzahamba le potential yana ungachiyi button stick then there's a problem angitsho we shape the society not only your child but other children angitsho and then custodians of morals and values. Hey lalibeza abantwana esikolo umuntu ekhuluma mhlambe ngaka yakuzeni ka mama akho uyithethe nga uyithethe next door usuka la ekhaya ngitsho umthatha kubani ufutheki lana umthatha kubani kumama. So thina kumele siwahambise ama morals and values ayiwo ebantwaneni bethu angitsho so that even lina lingama leaders awusoziphuma lapha ku media la ku public media usutshela ukuthi ubani yahlanya lokhuzeni yakhe angitsho because kuqala lapha kubo mama. So in the community thina siyabamba ama morals and values singama mentors futhi lali kunanzelela kudala kwakulabo mama babebuya nazibona kwazi ukuthunga ijesi utshona uhlezi la sehulu akuthungi kanjalo so isungulu libonja so icotton ngizuze eduze lapha manje. We are a result of mentors silapha ngitsho. So even ama parents that are mentors lawo uyi mentor as a woman in the community and you continue uyabonga ungekho conscious anje ukuthi you are mentoring somebody and you realize omunye umuntu usumentile. Singababalisi bayithi singababalisi anje hayi wena mntwana bofunda ukugeza ungabovuka ekuseni ulokuthandela night dress lensaro ungakagezi anje sesikufundisile ngehygiene khona manje o iyadi yathanyela endlini kuyaklinwa nazibani kuvuka ekuseni singama teacher abantwana siyabathatha ema community sibafundisa nje kuningi esikwenzayo njengabo mama singabo ama leaders singama managers empideni ethu khona pha ufice silengizingadi abanyanje ezingadi kulonazibani ozakufundisa ukuthi lolu saba luyenze so lolu lwenze so oluhambayo lolu lokhu kwenza so njalo angitsho so singabo leaders singabo manager liyakwazi ezindlini vele simanager nje yonke emsamo kuze kuyefika la ngale bedroom
Thank you. We're going to look at what's generally that we can find as a woman doing in a family. Okay, so the first thing is the woman plays a reproductive role. Obviously, she is there to fruitfully and multiply the household. Yes, whoever is in that house, probably as fruits of that family, is probably coming from the womb of a woman. So the woman plays a reproductive role. That's number one. Also, the woman is a manager and a caregiver. If you see the hands of a woman, they are there to care for the family, to care for the children, to care for the in-laws. If ever there's someone who gets sick and probably they need care, care in the home, they are probably going to look for a home where there is a woman. I remember like when my dad was sick, after being involved in an accident, my mother was like there all the time, and now he needed to be nursed. When my grandmother was so old that now she could not take care of herself, she had to come and stay with my parents. Why? The target was my mother. That she would take care of this old granny, and because she is a caregiver, and that is the role of a woman in the home. And a woman is also a leader. She leads the children, get direction from the mother. She knows the path that she wants the family to go, or the direction that she wants her children to go in terms of upbringing. And as a result, she takes a leadership role. The woman has in her the family values. And it is these values that she wishes to cascade into the family. The morals that were spoken of earlier. The let's do this, let's not do that. In a family, would we want this to be part of us or not? So this is what she wants to cascade to her children. This is what she wants to cascade, that family is like this. And listen, everyone wants to be associated with a good name, isn't it? Yeah. Everyone wants to be associated with good values. And listen, so the woman tries to shape those values. And she also creates bonding. You find that she's trying to connect her family to the in-laws family. You will not find, because now she's like in between. She is the bridge. She no longer belongs to her maiden family. She now belongs to this one, but still she grew up there. So as a result, she is playing this role. Let's coordinate and try to bring peace and try to bring harmony and try to bring the families together. And that is an expected role of a woman in the family, if that is a good woman. And it's and then
when you're supposed to talk about the good woman or the woman.
Yeah, the woman. That's why, like I said.
Because the bad one is not appearing there.
Well, that's why I said a disclaimer in the beginning, that there is an expected role of a woman, but there is an actual role of a woman.
Yes.
The actual role may differ from the expected, but then the actual varies from person to person. So we cannot really talk about the actual role right now, because your role and my role may be different, but really what is the expected role of a woman in the family? That's what we're discussing now. So a woman contributes to the household income. I'm sure most of us would agree that even in the Zimbabwean economy, most people have been tended to be hustlers. Maybe with over 90% unemployment rate in the formal sector, most people have turned into the informal sector. And I'm not so sure if men are crafted for this kind of an environment, because they are usually more of the formal. They've been used to wearing suits and ties and going into an office. But in this environment now, which calls for you to go up and about, buying this from there, selling it there, crossing borders and all that, they don't seem to be really wired for it. And you find now more and more women are contributing to the household income, and in some cases, they're actually breadwinners. And women are also mentors. They mentor not just their own family, but even the community. So through also the sharing of values, they become mentors. And women guide and teach. They lead, they show the way. And they want to see the success of their family. And as a result, they do all that they can, even to hide some weaknesses of a family so that they are not like out in the open to everyone. Old people say, "Suffer what you fukura, and listen." Yeah, and women are quite good at doing that because they also want to see the good of the family and contribute to the honor of the name.
I'm going to talk about a woman at work, what we do, what types of work we do as women. Am I right?
Yes.
Mr. Brodis?
Correct.
First, we supervise. We supervise both sexes, men and women. We take orders. Like if you are not a supervisor, for example, the secretaries and others, you take orders from your bosses and you implement them. We tolerate the pull-down syndrome from both sexes. From women, it is mostly caused by envy and jealousy. Because siyakhangelelana phansi siyathathelana phansi omama ukuthi why kumele kube nguwe kumele kube yini. So that pull down syndrome emsebenzini, as women we tolerate it to be where we are today. Obaba ayindiku serious. Baba besithathela phansi. You know, sometimes when you are a boss and you are a woman, ukhokhela abantu abangobaba beba phansi kwakho, you know, they belittle you.
Yeah.
So much ukuthi you feel you are actually not in the post that you are. Mbona ibaba phezu kwakho. They like belittling. That's pulling her down. That's how they do it. They abuse us sexually and they abuse us verbally. For example, Dr. Laboti gave us an example. What did you say, by the way? Was it necessary for people to know she was wearing a wig? No, it was not. But it was to bring her spirit down. But as women at work, we tolerate that. 4, we chair committees and we manage as women. We are also counselors. We counsel at work. I think most of us here, we are just 17. How many is the man? Uyabuye sekhala bakithi ethi ubhosi uthe ngangalalanga la vele umsebenzi uyaphela. So kumele uqalise ukuthi ucancel unani ukwenzela ukuthi abe umama emsebenzini. We also nurture and do mothering. Khona khona ukuthi umntwana sekuye ekhala kuwe sokumele ukuthi usungumama already emsebenzini, instead of doing your work usungumama. So nana se complain, she's complaining, hey, the problem nje mami. What do I do? These are some of the roles that we do at work as women. We are policy planners and developers. Some of us, I think, they are involved in policy planning here. We make policies and we develop them. We also clean the houses. Go on my housewives, so this means the rest of us don't clean the houses, But as women at work, I'm here to try something. Like she said, Mrs. Nume earlier on, you have to try something, so cleaner. And you take care of the kids. Make sure they've written their homeworks. And we also pray. How many women pray for their husbands here? Or how many women have got their husbands who go to church? I'll give you an example. My husband, and you go and pray for me. If I'm not praying when his mother was alive, he will tell you, baby, how can I pray? We pray for them. We also pray for the nation at large. It's done by us, oh mama. We pray for our nation. We also trade. Like my sister mentioned earlier on, ukuthi siyathengisa cross amabhoda esikhathi uthola umama ehawula bakithi with a baby at the back sebhizi ngapho uthwele imkhungulo amachangane ibheki uvela woda siyadila we buy and sell and we are also debt collectors as women sengimthengisela usisi Rose laphana ukuthi ambhadale sengitshitsha nsuku zonke I'm a debt collector sengitshitsha khona ukuyatholisa imali. That's what we do at work as women. We also advocate for change at work. And lastly, we are trainers. Kukalutshwana ukuthi ungumama ugene emsebenzini ube lo boss ongasomama akutrain ukutshele yonke into ozahlangana layo. Time obaba bayasifihlela okunye angitsho ukuthi li wrong bobaba, don't get me wrong. You write in your own way, but in our way, so we are trainers. That's what we do.
I'm here to talk about a role of a woman at school. Umama nxa esesikolo engumisi uyafundisa ipunctuality. Sithe sifika lapha ama-program ethu abethe khona 8 o'clock. And I know that most of the women came here on time because they were punctual. Then point number 2, at school, we instill love to the pupils. Abantwana nxa belabofutheki labo bane banezindlini bengathandani bengabantwana bomuntu munye nxa bangabasesikolo bayafundiswa ukuthi babe ngabantwana bomuntu oyedwa abathandanayo. Then we teach discipline at school, whereby ofutheki labanye sibazwile umama ekhuluma ngabe uqaliseni sibahle sibatshela abantwana ukuthi abasale emagedini amakhaya abo emaklasini bangangeni lapho. Then we also identify the talent of children. Umntwana uyasuka endlini engakwazi ukubhala, engakwazi ukuklina, kodwa umisa ngafika eklasini uyamfundisa ukuthi akline. Engakwazi ukuwatsha umisa uyamfundisa ukuthi liwatshwa kanjani isolisi lakhe. Omama ezindlini abafundisa abantwana ukuthi bazwatshele even amaphenti abo. Umntwana we-grade 4 umama elokhu emwatshela iphenti. But umisa eklasini uyamfundisa umntwana ukuthi akazwatshele iphenti lakhe, akazwatshele amasokisi akhe. That's whereby you identify italent lomntwana ukuthi sibone ukuthi umntwana nxa ufunda lokhana esikolo uyakwenza yini uma esesezindlini ezindlini zangayebo ngale. We also teach dress code in and outside the school, whereby ama-miniskirt yabankazaneni ayisibatshela ukuthi kanti ungahamba nqunu phela bazakudosa obhuti labana abahlala ngemva kwesihlahla ngani. Labafana labo bayafundiswa ukuthi bangagqoka amabhurugwe lanachiya imsisi laphandle. To ama-female pupils, mostly abantwana bakhathesi sebengena kuma-periods ethe tender age, grade 6 and grade 7 umuntu yangena ku-period. As female teachers ezikolo siyafundisa ukuthi how to care themselves nxa umntwana eseku-period, and ama-pads akhe lawana, how should they dispose them. We also encourage children to take part in extracurricular activities, e.g. sports and home economics. Siyakwazi sonke bazali ukuthi ulokora wasifisela i-curriculum lana enja ngithi iyafisa ukuthi abantwana bonke bathi partake in ama-extra lessons lawana. So ezikolo njengababalisi siyafundisa ukuthi umntwana nxa mama esethi ungakwenzi lokhuyana kuyenze mntwana ngoba uzaphila ngakho in the near future. We also make sure ukuthi i-pass rate ezesikolo sethu do not drop. Konke khona khona kusuka ebantwini abangomama esikolo. We also take up guidance and counseling. Abantwana maybe uyaba harassed endlini, umbona umntwana ukuthi ule stress eseklasini ngasa-participate. Umuntu ongumisi olengqondo ezivulekileyo uyabona umntwana la kukhona ukumphambanisa laphana, then uyamtheka isandla sakhe athi counsel him or her abe ngabantwana la uparticipate labanye abantwana eklasini. We also support each other as teachers. in terms of ukufelwa, ukugulelwa, xa ungutitsha ungaba ngumuntu ozimele wedwa, it's obvious awungeke kube kuhle. Kodwa siyakhuthaza siyasekelana ngazo zonke izikhathi. Konke khona lokho esikutholayo kusukela kumisi ongumama osesikole. Siyabonga.
Last but not least, the group ele church.
Tine church la sithe siyaklina siyenza decoration. Bese si vakatshela abagulayo sinanzelele intandane labafelokazi. Le pipe vele yasitshela ukuthi lokhana iliduty lethu. Bese sihamba siduduza futhi labafelweyo sibanika ithemba. Ikakhulukazi vele ngomama because obaba laba futhi la uyawubona vele. So sesithi leading the children's church lapha sigoqela i-Sunday school, Sabbath school, sisiya kuma youth sibafundisa ukuhlonipha, idiscipline nje yonke, i-personal hygiene, like bake bakhuluma lapha ngomntwana oyinkazana esekhula echechi lakhona siyabatshela ukuthi wenza kanje so lokunanzelela ukuthi nxa ngenza lokhu sengawela engozini ethile nxa ubhuti sebefikile lapha. Then ukweluleka, for instance uthi khona sisi kodwa lapha iminisketi yakho le ngadlula phambi kwabhudlwane ngakufaka ingozi. So singayelulekana nje entweni eziningi esingahlangana lazo ekuphileni, hayi khona e-church kuphela but even outside the church. Then grooming, kuwo wonke ama-wings e-church lapha silendlela yokuthi umfana ukumgruma esiyakuba ngubaba, unkazana la esiba ngumama, or ukugruma umuntu into church leadership, or even esiba yi-leader nje phandle ngale, ngoba singeke kube i-church kuphela. Siyabe sifuna ukuthi at least nxa ese-church la akhanye lo bese phandle ukuthi simgrumile thina nga. Recruitment, discipleship, le integrity. State nasesikhathele ngokuza abantu abathi do as I say, not as I do. So thina siqakathekisa kakhulu ubuqotho ukuthi nxa lapha usisesitshela ukuthi hayi lingayenzi lokhu, for instance ukukhomba, but yena bese siyakhomba amadoda abantu sifuna ukuthi ayibambisise khomba. And then lokuthi i-recruitment singathi thina siyifake njengokuthi khona siyasifuna ukuthi nxa thina singama-London ukhanya ukuthi angumlandani sibili. Sizama ukuthi sibe le good reputation angithi sicace nje ukuthi lathi vela sihamba kanje, ngoba umuntu uzabuye vela phandle ngale fika phenduke kumbe nevele esiye sabatheni kunzima ukuthi umuntu abe njani akunanzeleti sesihamba ngalokho nyawo. I-discipleship siyabe sesingama-fishers of men. Thina omama vele siyazithanda lezi ngoba singaze sitshayisane ebhasini siqalisa ukuxoxa ngalo iBhayibhili, ngizile vele omunye uhle waqalisa ngokuthi salibonani enkosini. So vele into yethu singomama. Then sibe sesifaka i-emphasis ku-reconciliation. Nxa sesivangile isikhundla ntsho siyathanda ukuphula down abanye omama. Khona pha nxa sesivangile isikhundla siyaqalisa ukuthi sithi nkomazana kodwa sokusithi ngalo fuyana liyaphinda likhulumisane laphana akulandaba la uba ngumdikoni la engu-elder liyabe lilokhu lincedisana. So into yethu vele singomama lapha. And then above all, preaching the word of God, okuyiyo vele injongo yethu laphana church. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you very much. You can actually see when I like the commentators on Mama they wanted to go on and on and on. There's so many things that we women do. Nithi phendulelani ngali. Bese libhala nje lapha belibhala ngomama. Bese libhala kodwa lithi obaba. Ukuthi obaba e-church benzani, ku community benzani, ku family benzani, ezikolo benzani. Would it be any different than what you wrote? Ingaba different? Ngoba so liyavuma ukuthi kulezinto obaba abazenzayo lina elingazenziwe. Manje namhlanje ngizolitshela ukuthi ngabisela amaphepha lawa ngifuna libhale zonke izinto. I want you to write down every single bit that a man does in all those sections. And then I'm going to tell you whatever you've written saying that the man is doing it right now, you also can do it. Siyavumelana? Yes. Yeah, that was the whole purpose of the exercise. You articulated very well your role as a woman in all those spheres. But namuhla, kumele sizibuze ukuthi nxa ngisithi this is what a woman can do and this is what a man can do. Can I swap roles to stand up and say everything that I've written, to say this is what a man does in church, this is what the man does at home, in the community, in the family, at school. Whatever you as a woman feel that a man is doing now, I'm asking you, if you were to go into that role, would you fail to accomplish what the man is doing? No. Hence the session today. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. But we've been living a life of limited ability, where we kept what we can and cannot do. So this session is allowing you to think outside the box. Everything that I've said my brother can only do, maybe you also can do. What your husband can do, you can also do, even better. I participated in a gender equality program for Omakoko Rosala. And then, it's fun when I realized most of the successful women that we saw were women. And they were making it a success in that field where the men are saying, oh, Mama Beng again. But they are making inroads. Once you find them in there, boy, they shine. They work hard. So I want to leave it with you today. Uguti, as women, let's not limit our potential, our capability. No, but if you're going to always say, as we have articulated there, this is what I can do, I'm here to tell you that you can do even more. Whatever you've been accomplishing right now, you can accomplish even more. But you have to be convinced within yourself that you have it within you to do it. So I'm here today to literally hold you by the hand, take you by the hand, and tell you that potential, you have it in abundance. So today I want you to identify what the potential is, and Wild is going to unleash you into the world, to go into each and every sector and not limit yourself. Because or because I'm a woman, or because I'm a sister, or because I'm a grandmother, so I can only do so much. The thing is, what the community and society has labeled you as. Today, you must define your true self, who you truly are. And no one else can do that for you. Only you can do it for you. I always want to say, people must say, me, myself, and I. That's the power of the you. Whatever you do, take care of number one, you. Understand who you are first and foremost before you begin to understand others.